The Rise of Women's Hockey aired on 91X in Belleville, Ontario, December 2008.
Canada has always prided itself on being one of the world's powerhouses when it comes to hockey. There is no better proof than the atmosphere that is created around the Stanley Cup playoffs, the Olympics, and other international competitions. For years, that atmosphere has been created around men's hockey. That all changed in 1998 when, for the first time, women's hockey became part of the Olympic Games. A former goalie on Team Canada's national women's team, Sami Small, recognizes how important the Olympics were.
Women's hockey being accepted into the 1998 Olympic Games was a huge boost to the game. The fact that people saw the game on TV, that it became acceptable to put their daughters into the game.
After the 1998 Olympic Games, enrollment in girls hockey skyrocketed. It increased from just over 27,000 to approximately 37,000 players. It was a gain of 30%. This is a common trend that organizers of girls hockey have noticed, and each of the past 3 Winter Olympic Games, the enrollment in girls hockey has increased significantly from the year before. Trina Radcliffe is the head of the women's development at Hockey Canada and has also noticed the growth firsthand.
Post-Olympic years, there's a larger increase. I think just it being recognized as an international sport automatically increases the awareness, and more girls want to be involved.
The Canadian national team has helped grow the sport, as they are the role models that young girls playing the sport look up to. Julie Healy, the director of women's hockey at Hockey Canada, tells us the importance that the national team has.
The tremendous role models that our national team are, like the players are. Certainly when young girls see that, they're like, I can play hockey too.
The common trend that Small, Radcliffe, and Healy have noticed is that women's hockey has become more accepted now thanks to the Olympics. Small played hockey in a boys' league and can remember the scrutiny she faced as a kid.
I mean, so many people made comments about me being the only girl and, what was I doing out there? And what's so great to see now is that little girls don't know they're not supposed to play.
Small used those comments to fuel her passion for the game.
I think it drove me to be better. It drove me to want to prove that I belonged. And I just really enjoyed the game, so I didn't let any negative words or negative people influence that.
The love of the game can even be found in the next generation of players. 13-year-old Emily Wills is in her 4th season of girls hockey in the Greater Kingston Girls Hockey Association. She is striving to one day get a scholarship to play hockey. Wills remembers what inspired her to get into the game.
Me and my dad always watch hockey together, and I found it really interesting, and I wanted to try it, and I did. Now I love it.
Wills acknowledges the positive impact that the women's national team has had on young players.
Most girls have probably been inspired by them and made them more interesting in playing because it has something to aspire to.
Programs at all levels have witnessed a huge surge from girls to women. The national team has inspired women who never had the opportunity to play hockey to pick up a stick for the first time. Small believes this is a huge part of the growth in the women's game.
I mean, we can see at all levels that the numbers of participants is growing, including at the older age group. So the women that are my age that never had the opportunity to play growing up because it was unacceptable are now getting back into the game.
Adult hockey among women is something that most people seem to overlook. More and more women who take their kids to hockey have become involved in leagues of their own. Healy says the fun of the game has even reached hockey moms.
They absolutely love it. They jump on, they want to learn all the skills. They're as addicted to it as their kids are.
Healy, Small, and Radcliffe are all very optimistic about the future of women's hockey. They all believe that the numbers will continue to grow. Currently, there are over 70,000 girls playing hockey in Canada. Small even goes a step further, suggesting that one day there will be a professional league where girls will be paid to play, and where the high skill of women's hockey will be on display. Darren Matte, 91X Sports.
For more information on Darren Matte, feel free to contact me at 613-632-1003 or 613-325-8708 or by email at dc_matte, MATTE, @yahoo.ca.